Flavor Friday food review.
Flavor Friday food review.
Flavor Friday food review.
Flavor Friday food review. Happy Flavor Friday, guys, with the Commotion. I'm Chef Jay Doshi.
And I'm Roshan Joshi. And today, we are doing our first Flavor Friday food review. And what better place to start it off than at Benares Bar and Lounge. We are down here in Phi-Dai, Lower Manhattan, and our friends at Benares Bar and Restaurant have cleared out the inside so that we can do a food review with them. You ready?
I'm ready.
We're ready. Here at Benares Restaurant in Lower Manhattan Financial District for our first Flavor Friday food review.
Join the LSN gang, guys. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
And they are pandemic compliant, so they're doing external seating, but
They gave us exclusive access because this is the Commotion.
and we're ready to sit down and try out their food. I love Indian food too. And we're about to go on a journey through India on our taste buds with Benares. These guys are winning awards left and right.
Come on, obviously, they got good food, high-rated chefs, 2 head chefs.
That's why we're here. And we're bringing in one of the owners, Ankit. He's gonna bring us through the history of Benares and how they got established and start talking about some of the awards they've been winning. So first off, thanks for giving us the exclusive access to be able to do our Flavor Friday food review.
Of course, man. Welcome anytime.
Thanks, man. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about just Benares and all the awards you've been winning? You guys have been getting a lot of traction lately.
So, man, let me tell you a little bit about Benares. I was established in 2012. Me and my brother actually took ownership of it last year in April. Talk about a good time to take over a restaurant, right? It's been a challenge, I must say, but we stuck through it. You know, being new entrepreneurs, I think we did not encounter issues like this. But I think coming from a family that owned businesses gave us the positive attitude that when you do go through deep water, you need to learn how to swim. And I think that's what's got us rewarded. All right, man, just to talk about some of the awards that we got over the last few months. 3 of the most iconic ones that are dear to our heart is one of them that Open Table gave us. The award we got from Open Table was the Top 10% Diners Choice Award, which is only given to the top 10% restaurants globally on Open Table. So that was pretty cool.
Hold up. He said globally, in the world, top 10%. Keep that in mind.
Another one that we got was actually from TripAdvisor. That was actually the 2020 Traveler's Choice Award, and that was also given to the top 10% restaurants on TripAdvisor globally. So that was cool. We're getting global traction. Being that we're located by the World Trade Center, a lot of tourists do visit the area, and that does bring some spotlight to us, so that's been cool. So one of the most iconic ones we got was from CNBC. They actually took a random survey of 10 different cities that had restaurants that were open and put a vote out there. And Benares was one of the only restaurants that was actually chosen from New York City that won. And CNBC featured us on one of their late night shows around 7 o'clock. And I think that was cool because, you know, growing up, you'd watch CNBC, you'd see all these things, and now you own a restaurant that's on there. So that was really cool. So one of the factors of success, in my opinion, is a lot of staff didn't feel safe coming to work, especially in New York City, including my chefs. So me and my brother took it upon us to actually give them chauffeur service every day. They didn't want to go on the subways, so guess what? We woke up in the morning, picked them up, brought them back, worked with them throughout the day, and then gave them safe transportation back at home. And we repeated that for about 2 to 3 months. Until the mayor, of course, started cleaning all the subways.
She's at the top 10% right now. Let's get some food going.
All right, guys, you ready to finally eat some good food?
Damn, look at that.
All right, here's a Kashmiri tikki. This is actually made out of beetroot, so it's actually vegetarian. Here's your chari chicken tikka straight out of the tandoor. All the meats are made in a clay oven. And then our signature dish. This is our Custard Gobi. It's one of the best-selling vegetarian appetizers we have. It's lightly floured cauliflower with some of your Indian spices. Enjoy, fellas.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
It looks awesome. I see why you're a 10%er. Awesome. I'm really glad that we're here together because I am not much of a foodie. I don't really know what the hell's going on. I know that you are our resident expert, so you're gonna run us through all these beautifully plated dishes, and I bet you it's even gonna taste better. Let's find out. So what do we got here?
So this is a Kashmiri tikki, which is made with beets, so it's purely vegetarian. They got a little, it's like a fried crisp puri is what we call it.
Never looked so good, man.
Yeah, looks like very red, vibrant color.
Bruh, this is amazing. This is really good.
We got some yogurt on here, and it's not like regular yogurt or anything. They definitely put some spices on there. It tastes like jeeru, which is a very common household Indian spice.
They're taking us through India. Yeah, what's this? What are we looking at here?
So I think it's a fried crisp. I mean, obviously it's a fried crisp, but I want to figure out what's in it. So let's try it.
It's good.
Yeah, it's really good. So I think it's made out of whole wheat, and they have like cracked black pepper in it, and again the jeeru, which is a common ingredient in most Indian foods.
So this is tandoori chicken, right? Why don't you tell us a little bit about what tandoori chicken actually is? What's a tandoori?
So a tandoori chicken, they're calling it an achari chicken. Achar is basically pickles, right? So anything that you take, you pickle it. They're using a mango pickle base for their achari chicken, and they cook it in a tandoor, which is a giant clay fire pit. And they use fresh charcoals and wooden charcoals and chips, and that's what gives it that smoky, almost barbecue-esque flavor.
You like really taste the smokiness.
And it's not like an overbearing smokiness, but it's that right kind of smokiness. And it's not spicy, but they use a different kind of chili called Kashmiri chili, which is that vibrant red color that you're seeing. So we got Custard Gobi here. Custard means fried, Gobi is cauliflower. So essentially it's fried cauliflower in a red Manchurian sauce. So yeah, let's dig in.
Oh, look at this. Look at that. That looks good, man. And I'm not a big cauliflower guy.
Neither am I, but I have a good feeling about this one.
I mean, it smells good. I'm gonna be a little more reluctant on this one. We're gonna find out.
And the cool thing about the gobi is it's fried in mustard oil, which makes that flavor so much, like it's so distinct. I mean, you can use like canola or vegetable, but when you use mustard oil to fry it, it brings out the cauliflower, like the crispness. You just gotta taste this.
No, but real talk, real talk. I'm not a big like cauliflower guy. It's not really my thing. This is really freaking good, man. Like, what's the sauce on it?
So
this is really good. This is like a good like if I were to not like have like chicken or something like that, this would be like a good replacement on my dish. Like I wouldn't mind.
Absolutely.
I like it.
It's so the Manchurian sauce is like a sweet and sour, and it's not spicy. It's not meant to be spicy, but it's really gonna the palate that it's going for is like a sweet and sour sauce, right? Mm-hmm. So they nailed it.
Nailed it.
Absolutely
nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a crap. You better eat some of this before I kill it all.
All right, so we're gonna be eating lamb chops, and I decided that a great pair for the lamb chops is gonna be a cab. So we got a bottle of Ferrari Corona, which is 2016. It's a California red. I feel like this is gonna be a great pair because of the smokiness from the lamb, because it's cooked in the tandoor. Yeah, I mean, cab it's got a round tannin flavor. It's tobacco-y. It's cask, woody, oak, and a lot of hints of vanilla. So it's gonna pair very well because it's gonna balance out the smokiness from the lamb.
Yo, look at the size of this thing, man. This is
This is a plate.
yeah, that's a plate. This is my hand. That's a plate. This is the naan. Is this naan? This is naan?
This is
I
naan.
love it. Tell us,
So,
cool. Tell us a little bit about what's going on here before we start cracking this bad boy open.
so naan, obviously bread, staple, food of India. Goes with a lot of curries and dishes. But he cooked this in the tandoor, so it's gonna be, a very smoky flavor. But then he spiced it up with rosemary and mint, and then topped it off with melted butter. So I'm excited about this. Fresh tandoor naan.
Yo, you're not gonna see stuff like this anywhere else. I mean, this is honestly one of the biggest pieces of naan that I've ever seen.
And so with our naan, we have chicken makhni, which is buttered chicken. The sauce itself is a tomato-based sauce, but then they add heavy cream, which gives it that rich, buttery flavor. I'm very excited for that. And then accompanying all of it is basmati rice, which is a huge staple for any Indian dish. You gotta have basmati rice with any of the curries that you're eating. You wanna sop up all that flavor. So let's get started.
And I have the perfect way to start. What?
Dude, what are you doing? No, it's a restaurant, right? We use these. God, put that away.
Hey, fine, man. No fun. You never let me have any fun, bro.
We have a 3-foot naan, right?
Let's do it. I'm taking tail end right here. I'm gonna just slash that bad boy right over here.
There you go.
Ooh,
I mean, there's more
look
than
at
that.
that.
So,
I'm about it. Life's about to be good. I want to try this guy out.
let me get your plate.
Yeah. Thank you, chef.
Of course. Get you some rice. So now our next dish is lamb chops, which were also from the tandoor. What I like about this way that he cooks them is it's in a ginger garlic paste and then marinated in yogurt, and yet again that Kashmiri chili, the paprika, it's cumin. This is gonna be such a fun dish to have. It's citrusy. It's gonna be it's a bold, distinct flavor. So I'm definitely digging into that.
Let's do it, man. I'm excited. Look at the presentation. It's not gonna be much because I'm about to put it right down my stomach. Let's go.
We also have a dum biryani. Dum is essentially, it means pot, so that itself is the dum. And then the biryani is a special kind of rice, which is cooked with saffron and lots of very aromatic and flowery flavors. And the way to eat this is you gotta cut this open, and then you take the biryani and then you put some of the raita. Raita is a yogurt base. It has it's like parsley, there's cumin in there, jeera, which is fenugreek, and then they also have the cucumbers in there. So it's a very fresh flavor, which is going to balance out the biryani and the spices in there.
Woo! Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Wonderful.
And so the chefs at Benares actually made something special for us, which is a mint naan. So there's nothing on there. It's yet again made in the tandoor, which is one of their specialties here at Benares, and then fresh chopped mint. So it's gonna be a very different flavor.
Passion of any Indian restaurant, any Indian eating, we don't do it our hands, man.
Oh my god, dude, that lamb is so tender.
Okay.
Oh my god. I've never had mint naan, but dude, that is so good.
Yeah, that's good. You like the mint naan? I can't wait to try it out. He's gotten it with a knife. I wash my hands. I'm gonna eat with my hands. This is really good. What'd you say was on top of this lamb?
So he marinated it in a yogurt marinade and then put ginger garlic paste, and then ground cumin, the fenugreek, and I think he also topped it off with a little bit of mint and rosemary. So I'm getting a lot of hints of that. It's a very delicate flavor, but I think it's in there.
This is next level, man. This is next level stuff, guys. Did we just hit a gem?
Top 10 in the world, right?
Yo, top 10%.
They came correct.
They came correct out here.
So I've had butter chicken before. Coming from an Indian background, it's one of my favorite foods. But the way that they did it here is so different, and the colors are vibrant. And I think what the difference here is they're using chicken thighs, which have more fat, so they're tender and they're juicier. And I think that's what's bringing together all of that flavor. It's such a bold and full flavor, and the curry itself, that gravy base, is just amazing. The butter is in there, the cream's in there, but it meshes so well. It's so well balanced, and I just can't get enough of it. So.
Were you saying words? Because I got lost. I got a little lost here. My bad. What was that, huh?
Lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce. All right, so now we're gonna dig into this dumb biryani. But dude, I'm looking at it right now and I'm a little intimidated. Show me, how do we eat this? And then also, like, how did they do this?
So they baked the naan directly onto the dum, which is the pot.
Dum, dum, dum.
And I'm not sure how I'm gonna serve you on your plate, so I think we should just dig in.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome. I'm gonna take a nice little rip of this guy then. Dum da dum dum. Yo, and it's nice and hot.
Right.
It is nice and hot, and it
Look at
looks fire.
And it's fluffy naan too.
Right, and then I'm just gonna start scooping up some of this biryani here, and we already put the yogurt on, right? You already poured that bad boy on. All right, well, let's get it going. It is hard to scoop things with a fork.
Might want to use a spoon.
Bro, I'm already done. You bring out the spoon now?
You're dumb.
Got a little bit of biryani in here. Got this. Hey guys, so we just finished up our awesome meal at Benares, and I dug it, but I want to get your expert opinion on just the environment, the atmosphere, and what you thought of the food.
Fantastic time. I mean, the presentation, let's start with that. The lamb chops, the rack was displayed perfectly. The plating technique was there. The smokiness. I think one of the best things about Benares that they really do truly well is the fact that they use their tandoor for the majority of their items on the menu. Like we had the family size naan that you saw, the mint naan, that was all made in the tandoor. Even the lamb chops, it's fresh from the tandoor. And I think that's what makes this place so distinct. You know, that flavor, that freshness, it's crisp. So my review is outstanding. I love this place, and I'm definitely coming back.
Yeah, man, it definitely burst through our flavor meter today. I think not only is the environment awesome, the food was fantastic as you explained, but even the staff, like everybody here was wonderful. The chefs were really great, really helpful. So I just thought overall, our experience at Benares, I could see why they win so many awards, man. I can see what's up.
Definitely.
One of the best Indian restaurants in Manhattan, and that is not even, no cap, guys. It's some real stuff. Thanks again to Benares for letting us do our first Flavor Friday food review. I mean, I could not have thought of a better place for us to do it. And don't forget, guys, make sure to join our LSN gang. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you like our content and you want us to keep on doing more content like this, please give us that support. That like button really helps. Dropping a comment really helps. And we are looking forward to taking over the tri-state area with our Flavor Friday food reviews. So thank you, Chef Doshi. I appreciate you taking out time. And guys, make sure to keep the lock with the commotion. And remember, stay blessed.
grinding my whole life. Stop that. Grinding my whole life. Stop that.